Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 6th. And right now we're looking at the E-Mini S&P 500 futures live chart here with the matrix, and I'm looking to put on a short position. Let's see here. Alright, we're looking to go short right up in here. We're at resistance. Market opened up lower, rallied up beautifully into resistance, and we need to be shorting this market. So let's, God, man, now it's starting to break down. Let's go 12.5 if we can get 12.5. All right. So we'll get a little pullback. See if we can go to 12.5. 1912.5 is where we're looking to go short. God, man, a little off. Let's see if we can get this. All right, we got filled on this trade. Now, if you take a look at this chart real quick, look at the last. Now we're looking at a 3-minute chart on the E-Mini S&P 500 futures market, right? And the last bar, we had an inside pattern, right? A tight little inside bar where you had the lower high, a lower high from the prior high, and the lows higher. We're at the 50 exponential moving average. That's what this hot pink purple line is, right? The 50 exponential. We opened up in a key zone down in here, and wish I had been long, but got in the office just a little late today, and we got that rally I was expecting off a retest of yesterday's low. Rallied nice, but we are up into resistance right now, and we got this pattern. So again, last bar's low is 12 3/4, so 12.5 is good. We're at 11 3/4 right now. Where am I looking for this market to drop? That's probably a good question, and I'm sure a lot of you are asking that question. So what I want to do is I want to draw the fibs from the low of the day to the high of the day, and I'm looking minimum for the market to come down to, I would go 10.5, the halfway mark, 10.5 right there. 10.5 puts us right there. That's the first objective, 10.5. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right. All right, I am back, and we've got an order to exit half the position at 1910.5, as you can see down in here, right down in here, to buy 5 back at 1910.5, which is essentially just 50% back of this up move. So from the low of the day to the high of the day, one tick up off that 50% right in here. And we'll keep watching this, and I'll be back shortly. All right, exited that short position. It went wrong. Now, I believe the market's probably going to make a pretty nice move to the upside. So what I've done is I've reversed the position, anticipating that this high from yesterday will be challenged next, this high of 1917.5. So I'm looking for the market to run a few more points, potentially trade all the way up to that 200 exponential moving average on a 3-minute chart. So the two levels I'm looking for here are 1917.5 and then up to 1920, 1919 3/4. Okay. So we'll pause this, and I'll be back with you. All right, I am back, and the market's doing exactly what I thought. The market is rallying. And if you take a look at the P&L here, we are currently open in this one position a little over $4,000. Cumulative profit only $2,300 because we had a loss of $1,625. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go place a market order to exit this, okay? Place the market order right here to sell 30 to exit this position. All right, let's go. Sell 30, right? And there we go.
Order filled.
So as you can see on this, everything worked out well, okay? So we are closed out. There's no positions left. Okay, so the cumulative close profit so far today is $2,000, as you can see here. And we are flat this market. So, you know, I think the lesson learned here is even though you take a loss, there's nothing wrong with reversing your position if things have changed. And that's the beautiful thing about trading is you can't be static, okay? You've got to be flexible and dynamic. And when things change, you need to change with it. And you can't be afraid. You can't be frozen because you took a loss. I mean, if you recall earlier on the trade, we had lost $1,625, right? The market didn't do what we thought it would do, right? I thought that the market would drop from this level, right? I was short right in here. Took a relatively small loss. Then I reversed it right here and then added to the position down in here, okay? So I was net long 30 in here and then wrote it up on for the retest of this high, which took me out with a nice profit on this trade. So again, you can always learn something about your trading. So take notes, just you've got to be extremely disciplined in your trading, and you cannot get knocked off guard when you take a loss. So I hope this was a helpful trade, or a helpful video rather, and the market continues to kind of move higher here. But it was a good trade, and so hopefully you can learn from that. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to email me, okay? Have a great day, have a profitable day, and let's see what the market does the remainder of the day. Bye for now.